to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today, the day 3 of the Thornbridge Advent Calendar. 24 days of Thornbridge beers. There's the Advent Calendar. We've had Jaipur, DDH Jaipur so far, and Sequoia. So, third on the list. Here we go, number 3. We've also had them lovely socks as well. A bit of a fail trying to get in the box. Now, that's it. That's the only problem sometimes, you know, the boxes fall down. So, let's get this out. Try and get it out at least. Right. Well, there's another can trying to get out. Let me shove a bottle in, as you do. That's it. Shove the bottle in to protect it. So, and a brand new beer for me. So it's a Thornbridge collaboration called Dotterel. I have to read this. So it's a Southern Hemisphere Pale Ale. 5% with Squawk Brewing Company. A new one to me, Squawk Brewing. Not heard of them before. Never seen this beer before. So this is good. This is where Advent Calendar should be. Full of beers that you've not seen. Not stuff you've drank year in, year out, really. Squawk Brewing Co. have been brewing some of the best beers in Manchester for a number of years now. And it was a pleasure to work together to create this Southern Hemisphere Pale Ale, using the same malt grist as a Northern Hemisphere version that we brewed at Squawk, named Condor. Dotterel is invitingly light and juicy, packed with a range of hops from Australia and New Zealand, presenting tropical lashings of mango, pineapple and guava. So yeah, 5% offering. And put that there. Good. Good evening, Dad. How are you, mate? And there we go. New one for me. I do like newbies. It's the whole reason I do beer reviews for newbies. And obviously, beers that I've had before. They're decent. Ooh. There we go. First one of the weekend. I'm doing good these days. I'm not on waiting until 6 o'clock. Good evening, Mr. Borman. I've had a lot of it on cask. Oh. There we go. Lovely light, hazy, yellowy orange pour. Sometimes colours escape me. You know, it looks yellow this side. 1/2 centimetre of white head. Put the can over here, just so people can see it. So a Thornbridge collaboration. Good, good, good. I'm actually, these are going well, these beer Advent calendars are. Obviously, I know what the local one's going to have lots of new ones in because they've all up their game. So it's nice to see newbies from Thornbridge as well. Big mango on the aroma. Good evening, Phil. Mango, tropical flavours on the aroma. Whoa, let's get in. Oh, is it going down well, the German calendar? Good, good. Oh, lovely tropical taste. Hint of guava, but very nice nonetheless. Oh, I'm ready for the weekend, albeit I've got work tomorrow for 5 hours, so not quite ready yet. And then I'm going up to Sutton in Ashfield to doing a bit of beering, so I should be on the beer. Good evening, Shane. Yeah, you're going to get that, aren't you? With any beer Advent calendar, you're going to get. There's always going to be a day where it slips, and luckily so far I've had none that have. Well, there's always going to be a beer that you don't actually not keen on, and you can't win every styles. I had a lager in last year's Adventure beer, and I didn't like it at all. And then in the low cost one, I had about 4 that I wasn't overly keen on. The 2 partisans for one. Tropical, bitey. But still, going down nicely. Nice start to the weekend's beer drinking. Although tomorrow night, hopefully, I'll be on some impy stouts tomorrow night, hopefully. I didn't think so. When it was a partisan the day after, it does make you wonder if someone thought, we know he's reviewing these, let's just chuck that in. So I know Liam Musco's coming tomorrow. We're going to leave Nottingham about 2:30, catch the bus up. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, we're leaving about 2:30, catch the bus up, so we should be up there for about 3:10, I presume. Depending on how long the buses take. I'm not sure whether to take my little bottles with me or just go up and drink what I drink and maybe slip the odd beer review in while I'm there. 1 minute beer review, something like that. Glasgow tomorrow. Hey, well done, well done. Are you going to meet Danny and Mr. Rampant Lion? That's their region of the country, isn't it? Glasgow, as far as I know, anyway. So, first Southern Hemisphere. Good evening, Jackman. Did it say Southern Hemisphere, didn't it? Or did it say Northern? I can't remember now. Already forgot what it said. Yep, Southern Hemisphere Pale Ale. There's one thing these days. There's a lot of variations of a theme. I can't wait till there's a Sherwood Pale Ale. Although there is actually a beer called Sherwood, but there you go. Poshki Babas. Brewdog, eh? They ought to give you a honorary Brewdog thing where you walk in and you get free beers and stuff. Eh? For all your hard work promoting Brewdog. I'd be tagging them in as soon as I got there. In fact, before I got there, I'd be going off to Brewdog, wherever it is tomorrow. And, start tagging them in. Use the power of social media. Yeah. Sometimes you never know. I mean, I walked into Totally Brewed's tap room in Beeston the other day. They'd never seen me before. And straight away I walked in, I know you. It's like, oh. It's quite funny. Although down at Nottingham Craft Beer Festival, Thornbridge were actually at the festival. Jackman was there as well, obviously. And the bloke on Thornbridge, I think it's Thornbridge James, I think it may be, he actually recognised Craig straight away, which was quite nice, good for Craig. And took it all in his stride as well, bless him. So, you want a year's supply ones? Oh, bless you. Hey, I keep entering competitions. I don't seem to win much, but keep entering. Keep trying. That's all you can do, isn't it, this time of the year? Loads of beer competitions this time of the year. Loads of home brewing to catch up on. I need to get some home brewing done. I'm vastly behind. Yes, they are. So if you've got a grain kit, Neon Raptor and Brew Day have done a collaboration, and basically you can brew Neon Raptor's beer. Not sure how much the kits are. I haven't got a grain kit, so it's not really something that interests me. But still, a good idea. And be interesting if they go any further, because that was just a 5.5% kit, or 5%. But could you imagine them putting an Imperial on? Because the kit's the same. The brewing technique with grain brewing, if you've got them grain brewing kits, like the Grainfather and that. You're just doing it on a vastly smaller scale, but you're still doing the same sort of thing. So interesting nonetheless, unless it's barrel aged and then it's something slightly different. Good evening, Steve. How are you, matey? But yeah, it's interesting them going down that route. Interesting for the future for Neon Raptor, and see if they do more or more different breweries jump on this. For grain kit people, it's a very interesting way. If it explodes, it could be massive for the home brewing. Can you imagine being able to brew different breweries' beers and actually have the perfect recipe to do it as well? Not just some clone that's guessing, but the actual proper recipe. Very interesting times. So, Southern Hemisphere IPA for those who've come in. It's a collaboration with Squawk called Dotterel. Dotterel. You ain't got around to drinking them yet. There's some good beers from Neon Raptor. There's a couple of rough ones in the mix, but yeah, I didn't like their bus station one. That was a bit. But then again, you're not going to like every beer from every brewery. If you was, then you're very lucky. I can't say that I like every beer from every brewery. I try and be nice, but there's a lot of them you'd never touch again, simply because. So, Dotterel and snazzy looking can. I might have to put some sticks in some of these to stop stuff falling down. I don't want to find out what I'm drinking a couple of days in advance, or because it's fell down. It does seem to be the thing with the advent calendar boxes where they fall down. I suppose that's the thing, isn't it? They should be flat rather than sat up like that. But hey ho, they're sat up in the beer room, so I'll have to start getting some sticks and putting little sticks in, pop the shelves up. So mango, I'm definitely getting a bit of peach with this. Guava, yeah, a little bit, I suppose. Easy going, nice and bitey on the taste. And again, they've changed the style that they're using, which is nice because you don't want the same style every single day. There we go. Yeah, it's been a bit warmer today, hasn't it? It's a bit damp this morning, but it was better than freezing. I mean, yesterday it was cold. My feet were freezing all day long. Today I'm using the mower. An hour in, mower's broke again. So the drive's gone again on the mower. And I was going to push mow, but this isn't the time of the year to be push mowing. And I ain't got the energy, to be honest. Yeah. Push mowing a roller mower for nearly 3 hours. It's knackering. And luckily there's no weddings this weekend. So yeah, let the good mechanics fix the mower. That's what I say. So at the moment, I don't know if you've noticed with your local breweries and breweries all around the country, the amount of beers released is staggering at the moment. You can tell we've come out of COVID. Well, for some sort of coming out of COVID, the amount of box ticking beers and brewery tap takeovers. These guys themselves, Thornbridge, they're doing tap takeovers all around the country. There's one coming to me soon at Baseford, at the Lion in Baseford. Sadly, it clashes with a karate night that my son's karate night, so we've stuffed it on that side of things. It's a case of we've got to go to the karate. So sitting there watching karate exhibitions and all that sort of thing. Yeah, all good fun. And I'm the one who's driving as well, so I can't even have a drink. Yeah. Although I'll be having a drink when we get home. Surely will. And some beer reviews as well, probably. So I don't know whether to do tomorrow's reviews early and not do lives tomorrow, simply because the lives will be after nearly 10 o'clock at night. And then that throws the thing is most people will have drank their beer by then. So it might be tomorrow that I either do 2 early, very early lives. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We're doing about 1:30. We shall see. We shall see. So that one's nearly gone already, and lovely tropical beer, hazy, yellowish pour, yellowy orange. Colours always do me. It's very hard to get some of the colours sometimes. I mean, it's very close to the colour on the beer, to be fair. Look at that. Very close. Look more orangey in the background there. Yeah. Let me first have a beer from Squawk and Thornbridge. So, hazy, yellowish pour. Tropical nose, white head, tropical tasting. Nice and bitey. Out of 5 for me. 5% ABV as well. Yep. And about a 4.0 for me out of 5. Yeah, a good 4.0 out of 5 for that one. Nice beer. Nice start to the weekend's beer supplies. And that's it for this beer review. I'm going to come back with another beer review in about 2 minutes, as quick as I can set it up. Cheers all. See you later. Cheers.